with the sleeve and the whole bodice, and then we'll add a collar in after I demo a collar. I haven't sure you guys will do collar yet.
Do you next week?
This
Yeah.
is Monday. Okay.
Well, it do to a point without the collar.
Okay.
And then you add the collar.
The bodice.
In class, we'll learn how to do the collar.
Is
everybody here?
Socks on.
All right.
Wait, so it's due to the point of the collar next week?
Yeah. So the bodice will be with the sleeve. Everything with the sleeve. You have no collar because I haven't showed you.
Can you see? Yeah.
So you guys, cutting, everybody's good, right?
Yeah.
Cut, make sure your grain line. This same thing. This is 50 point. I look for grain line. I look for sewn quality. I look for ironing. Make sure your darts are ironed the right direction. So if the darts is going up and down, straight in your body, which way do we iron our darts? Which direction?
You want
Like let's say, just you can tell me. So okay, if your dart is going this way in your body, which way do you iron your dart?
Left.
Left, right,
Left. Right. Center.
Center.
Oh.
Center.
Okay.
So
Good to
if
know.
you're, it is your center. So if you're, this is my back, right?
Right.
Make sure you guys have your left and your right facing, like one side left and one side right. Is really important because if you don't want to have the same direction both sides going, you know, your dart. So you got to make sure you have your left and right. So you're gonna sew up your shoulder dart. Remember the blending. You have that punch hole. You're gonna blend. You have half an inch below that. You're gonna go really right on the edge and you change it.
And we have a half an inch.
Yes,
the dart to go.
the
right?
punch hole. Yes. So once you sew your shoulder dart, the waist dart, you're gonna iron to your center. So this is your center back. You're gonna iron that way. Both of them, they're gonna go this direction.
It's about half that 2 darts.
Yes. Your pattern should be exactly the way.
So we work
Some
this
of you guys'
together.
pattern looks different from mine. Double check your block. I don't know why it looks different. Because I only have one back pattern. I don't know, somewhere along, I don't know why it got changed. So, and your bodice, depending on where you put your dart. If your dart is on the side, you're gonna iron it down. So mine is on the side, close by the armhole, so I'm gonna iron it down. Okay. So, same thing, sew up your dart, iron it. It's good to iron everything step by step. It's easier because when it's complete, it's really hard to iron. So you got your 2 back dart done, your front, so you always do all your dart first before you join the garment. Okay.
So first do our darts and then iron them.
Yeah, sew up your dart, iron all your darts. So you should have your front sewn up already, your back sewn up the darts. Then your next step is to put your shoulder together. So you're gonna make sure your center back is facing each other. Okay. So I'm gonna join your shoulder together.
Nice.
And it might look funny on this area. See how this right here, you get a little triangle? It's okay because your seam allowance is half an inch. As long as this part is matching at half an inch, that's what you want. So you're gonna pin. So a lot of time I just put like one pin or no pin. Are you guys?
You want to wear a muslin? Bodice.
Must what?
We can make a fun outfit.
Kind of muslin.
Okay. Shoulder. What seam allowance do we got?
Sam, can we?
Half.
So
So make sure you guys do back stitch, start and finish.
Are we ever going to be doing serging seams, or is that just in the apparel
We
process
are probably next class. I think I'm gonna show you guys how to do knits.
Okay, cool.
As in
And then
next week or
next class of apparel process 2.
Oh. Like that is next week.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? I can't barely get to do this.
We're gonna do knits. We're gonna do so shoulder. Now side seam. So make sure you do both sides.
Now, our sleeve is going to be a quarter, but then our side seams are a half, or they're a quarter.
Say it again.
That's you're going to sew it a quarter or a half.
Half.
And then our sleeves is a quarter, right?
No, it's half. The only place is a quarter is your neckline.
Yeah, that's what I meant by neckline.
Yeah, your neckline is a quarter and your collar is a quarter.
Okay.
We're gonna do collar next week.
So this is size 8, this bodice.
Yeah.
What is that, an average size?
It's an average company size. They sometimes junior. Sometimes they do 6. Missy could be 10 or 8.
So 8 would be like an average small.
Yeah, 8 is a medium. Okay, so now you got the bodice sewn up together already. Iron your seam open. Okay. I'm gonna finger iron.
So we're not doing any fancy stitches, we're just staying.
No fanny stitch. I just mainly is just a complete garment sewn together.
So cool.
We have to do the darts and everything though, right?
Yeah.
Did you miss the first half of the demo?
And your shoulder, same thing. You want to iron?
already have it.
Iron.
Demo the whole thing.
Okay. Your seams, your regular 1/2 inch is always open, okay? Unless you top stitch, that's when you push both sides on the side. So if you don't top stitch, it's always open. So your bodice is done. Now your next step is joining your sleeve. Fun thing. So make sure your sleeve, you have your left and your right, okay? And make sure, let's say if you have your back on this side, your back should be on the other side. So you don't want to have facing, you want to have one left and, when you join, because there's no right and wrong on the fabric, it's hard to tell. Just make sure if you have, this is a double here, the other side should have a double, not next to each other. Does that make sense? They gotta mirror each other.
Yeah.
So on this one, I'll talk about. So first thing, side seam on your sleeve seam, 1/2 inch. So you see how you have that little funky bump angle? You want to follow that edge.
You do?
Yeah. 1/2 inch. So when you see the notch, you're gonna needle down and turn it in the angle. Okay, turn in the angle. Turn it in the angle. Okay, so once you got that, you're gonna iron your seam open, same thing. And you're gonna follow the funky, iron the best you can on this part. Okay. Now your next step is that fun stuff you guys like. You're gonna do the crimping. I'm gonna remind you.
What if it's like a thick fabric? How do you do that? Like
They would get, you do basing, if it's a really thick fabric, they do basing stitch.
So do you always crimp for set-in sleeves?
To me, it's faster.
Okay.
If it's about 3/4 of an ease, I do crimping.
Why do you need to crimp?
Because I have extra fabric.
Okay.
If not, it won't fit. Because I have extra fabric, it won't fit into my armhole if I don't crimp it. Finger the back of your foot. You start from the notch area. First stitch is 1/4.
Wait, what is the seam out at first?
First one is 1/4.
Do you crimp only on like woven fabric?
Yes, knit do not need to be crimped.
Wow.
So that one, then your next one is 1/8 apart from the first one.